Hey guys, Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. I am back today to work on this nature journal for my daughter's teacher. I'm not drinking today, or at least not drinking wine, so that's good. Hopefully I won't get silly, and I've remembered to plug in my microphone, so that's also a bonus. Alright, so today I kind of want to add some more text spots and flips and interesting things. So let's start off with this piece of scrap paper that I have. I was kind of thinking of doing, how wide is it? It's fairly wide. I was kind of thinking of maybe folding it down like this, kind of making one of those fold up, flip out doohickey things, if that makes you know what I'm talking about, right? I think Gail Augustinelli does them quite often. I feel like I need my bone folder. There we go. So yeah, I just kind of thought it would be fun to have a little bit more interactive elements to this. So I don't really know how big this is. This is probably 12 by 12 originally. Yeah, so this is 12 in width, or length, sorry, and the width is 5 1/8, I think. So, I mean, you can use whatever size you want, but I also want this to be a pocket, so I kind of wanted it on the bigger side. So, I want to figure out how to fold this so that it can fold up nicely. I think that's pretty good, so I'm just going to fold this up here. It's trial and error here, guys. I'm just kind of winging it. That's probably, what do we have here? Just over 2 3/4 inches that I folded it, and then I'm just going to fold it up again. And then this should fold down nicely, just to kind of create almost like a little envelope. Can you see that there? Okay, so I'm going to score that, or fold it down, sorry, burnish it, whatever you want to call it. And then this. So now we have this kind of fun little envelope that we can open up, flip down for writing space. I also kind of want to decorate it up a bit. And maybe we want something to hold it down. I should have given it maybe more room here, but that's okay. We'll make this work. Let's see what I have. Actually, I can reach them here. I have these fun thin clear Velcro circles that we could use. They're 3/8 of an inch, and there's 56 circles, so yeah, there's lots to play with in here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Alright, so now I want to kind of ink this up. Obviously, we have to ink. Well, we don't have to, but I like to. And then we'll think about what we want to embellish it with. I have some of my little ephemera containers out, so we can take a look at that. Just ink these so it gives it a little bit more to stand out. Looks a little more interesting. And I think I want to glue these down. I'll just use my Oohoo glue for that. I think that should be fine. So just adding glue to these little triangles. And then we'll fold them down. Okay. So yeah, that gives it a little bit more stability because it's a fairly thin piece of paper. So let's finish inking. I want to ink both sides because you will see the inside as well. This thinner paper is a little more cumbersome to ink the edges up just because it's so flippy floppy. Maybe if I do it against this scrap piece of paper, it might be a little easier, and then I'm not worried about ripping it either. Although it definitely gives it a different look than when you just kind of flick it on the edges. I don't know. Whatever works best for you. I know some people, it kind of hurts their hand to constantly be making that gripping motion, right? So, but just do what works for you and how you like to ink. Hope you're all well and able to get in your craft space. It's a beautiful day here. Went out this morning and took my daughter to a little child dance class. She wanted to try the musical theater class. So we went and tried that, and she really liked it, so we've signed up for that for next year. So she'll be doing acro and musical theater, or lyrical, or whatever it's called. But she really enjoyed it, so that's good. I'm glad she's kind of branching out. She's a shy, quirky, funny girl. Once she gets to know you, she lets herself out and is so incredibly funny, and her and her girlfriend, Veronica, they crack me up, so... Anyways, it's nice to see her kind of, branching out and doing something that is a bit out of her comfort zone, trying something new. And yeah, well, because she was only in one kind of dance class last year, we only got to see her perform in one dance. So now she'll be able to perform in more than one. So yeah, that'll be nice. Be good for her. So she'll dance Mondays and Saturdays. So that's what we've got to look forward to in the fall. Thinking about fall already, we really haven't even had summer. It's going by so fast, right? I mean, the kids are off on Tuesday, and I gotta figure out how to keep them occupied and out of my hair when I'm trying to work from home and when I'm at the office. That they're not destroying things. Okay, so let's maybe go ahead and put one of these on. See if I can get it out. Kind of like the packaging. I kind of want to save that. I don't have, maybe. I don't have a staple remover, but let's use my, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but my blade edge is all wonky because I do stuff with like this with it all the time, which I probably shouldn't, but that's what we're going to do right now. I'm using it as a multi-purpose tool. Guess I can always buy a new one if it's really that important that the blades stay completely flat, but for me, I'm all good. Okay, that is one industrial staple for this. Holy Hannah. Okay, well, if they didn't want anything falling out, then they've succeeded on that. Okay, there we go. Oops, making noise. Okay. Whew, alright, that was a workout. We got that done. Yeah, I definitely want to save this packaging. I think that would make a fun tag. You could even have it like a flip-up tag, right? That could be fun. So we'll keep that to the side. Alright, so now we have... so these are the rougher edges, and these are the softer edges. So we'll take one of each out and put these guys back in here, just so we don't misplace them, which I probably still will do, but an effort was made at least. Okay, so I want to stick two of these together like so. Stick on there, and then I'll just peel them off together on this one here. Oh, don't stick on there. Okay. That didn't work as well as I wanted it to, but okay. I'm definitely going to have to add, I think, some extra adhesive to this. Okay. Oh, my goodness. I don't want all of you guys. Okay. Now my fingers are like stuck together. Okay, so I want to put I want this. I'm going to do the top flap first. Okay, so that's, I want the soft, I think I want the soft part on here. So let's glue that on here. Again, just adding glue just so it doesn't come off. I'm going to try and get that center. And then I can add a little bit of extra glue here. And then we just push it over like that. Okay, so now what do we want to decorate it with? What do I have? I have butterflies. I have some kind of stamps. So these mushroom stamps are kind of cute. This is from one of the kits. And these are just kind of random stamps. I have some kind of like vellum sticker ones. I think stamps would be fun, maybe because this looks like an envelope. What do you guys think? Could try that. Maybe put two kind of on there like that. And then I'll need something behind it. I'm going to use my fun scissors. So these are, it's called Utopia Care. I just got these off of Amazon. A really, really cheap pair of thinning shears. And I like these because they cut the fun edges that remind me of stamps. So this is what I like to use to cut out my stamps. Just gives that bit of a fun kind of perforated edge. You can use whatever. You can use your pinking shears if you want. You can try and fussy cut around them too. Whatever you like. This is what I like for me. It kind of creates that fun edge. I'm going to come clean that. I don't know if you can see that. It's got kind of a long edges there. You can see that? So I'll come in with my scissors. Oh, those are my pinking shears. So where are my scissors? There they are. And I'll just kind of trim those down just a little bit so they're not so long. You see that? And then, yeah, it just gives that real kind of edging look of a stamp. So that is what we are doing with this. Try and get it straight. Sometimes it cuts fairly nicely, but yeah, I think that looks great. It's got that kind of stamped edge. Can you see that there? So yeah, that's fun. Just a lot easier, I think, than trying to get your little scissors through there. I don't think I'd have the patience to do that, so go ahead and cut this one. And this one. And this one. Okay, and I'll trim up the sides. Super. Okay. Now, you know me, I like a little bit of ink. Again, don't feel like you have to. It's like, you know, going out of the house before you put your makeup on. I gotta put my makeup on my little pieces. Make sure they're ready for the world to see them. Okay. So, let's see here. And like that, it needs maybe some cheesecloth. Cut me a little bit of cheesecloth off. And we'll take a look and see if we like that. Just kind of rough this up a bit. So this is just some cheesecloth I got off of Amazon. Put that on there. Okay, I like that. I know it might be a little hard for you to see. We could add a little bit of ink to it to grunge it up a bit. And I think I also want, yeah, I like that with a little bit of ink on it. I also want some twine or something. So give me a minute. I'm just gonna pop over to my kind of twine drawer here that I have. Let's see. I've got some kind of jute stuff. Emboss or embroidery floss works as well. Oh, I just have a little scrap piece of this jute. I think will work with this. Just kind of want to wrap it around like this. I feel like that might be a little long. Let's cut it in half. Let's see if we can work with that. Okay. Now that might be too short, but we'll see. Okay, so you are going to go there. If I have you there. Kind of tighten a knot, see what that does. Okay, I'm getting things moving around here. If I put that on there, try and move it around so it's sticking out. That's not bad. I think we could probably work with that. Alright, now we've got our art glitter glue. I think that should be good. So let's go ahead and glue this piece down. I think the art glitter glue will be fine. You can use Fabri-Tac if you're unsure of whether or not it'll stick down nicely. Okay. Still kind of mulling over this. Maybe. What else? I have some of that thread. Where are my threads? What bag of threads that my mom... Oh, there they are. No, that's not them. I did have a bag of thread. What did I do with it? I still have not cleaned up my craft room, so there's that issue. I'll put it back in there. No, not in there. Okay, well, I guess we're not using thread. Bummer. Okay, well, maybe I kind of want, it's something brown that I want behind there. Maybe this is a die cut that I have. It's burlap. So there's that. Could add a little piece of that behind there. I don't want it to cover up too much of the cheesecloth though. I'm not really digging that. Kind of really want that thread. Oh, it's right here. Ha! Found it. Yay! Okay, so there's a lot of white thread. There's some orange and black in here from the beautiful dragon quilt that she made my husband. Maybe some of that orange would be nice. Orange and black. Okay. Just not knowing what to pull out and what to kind of wrap together here. So, okay. Little threads everywhere. So if I put this kind of like that, and then these on, do I like that better? It's not bad. Still kind of not what I had envisioned, but I think I like it better than the jute. So let's try and crumple this up a bit more. It's going to be hanging over a bit, but I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I kind of feel like I want a button or something. Okay, well, let's glue this down. Let's just commit to this. Otherwise, we'll be here all day humming and hawing over what to do. And that's not why you came here. Okay. Stick stick that down. And then once we get the stamps on, I might want to use a little bit of Fabri-Tac for the stamps. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy, and again, my hole in my Fabri-Tac is really big, so must be careful. Okay, and I feel like I also need just a little bit of help here. Just going to use my tweezers. Put that there, and then this guy. I might have to add a little bit. Oh no, it's going to stick down. Ooh yeah, that's pretty goopy. Sorry, I have to tap my Fabri-Tac down, otherwise the tends to bubble up. So that there, this here. Give it a second to catch. Let's use a baby wipe just to kind of clean off some of the oozing. That's kind of cute. Maybe a button. Where are my buttons? Again, thankful for my mom, who used to be a seamstress. She has all the fun stuff for me to play with. And I have a box of buttons somewhere. Oh, I have so many cardboard containers, guys, of cracker boxes that I need to get made into journals. If you need any, let me know. Maybe I can send some out to you. Okay, let's take a look in this button box and see what we like. Okay, so I've decided jute. You're not for me right now. Let's put you over there. Okay. These are kind of mishmashed. This kind of little brown one is nice. Yep, let's just do that. That was quick and easy. I like that. Okay, so here's my lid for this. And let's glue that down with, I don't know what the difference is, honestly, guys, between 3-in-1 and Fabri-Tac. If you know what the difference is, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really think there's much of a difference. Can we tell on the chemicals? I don't know. Doesn't say. But anyways, just for sake of using different glue, because I feel like that's what I should do, I'm going to use the 3-in-1 for this button. Again, not that I think it makes much of a difference. Okay, add a little bit. And this hole in this one is really small, so it comes out nicely. Not too goopy. Just add that little button right there. Again, giving it just a minute to catch before I try and lift my fingers off. Super. Okay. So there's that. That's fun. Got some threads everywhere. So let's just put these guys away. And clean up a little bit as we go along here, so I'm not, you know, it's funny, I always tell my kids clean as you go when they're, you know, baking or making things. And do I listen to them when I'm crafting? Not so much. But it's one of those do as I say, not as I do. Alright, so that's really fun. You see that? Fun little button. And that was really simple and easy to make. Again, our little Velcro is stuck down perfectly. We open that up and it'll flip down. So let's actually put this on a page. Let's find a place for it to live. And kind of see where we already have some bulk and where we might need some bulk. Maybe. No. Yeah, that page isn't wide enough. This page is just big enough. That's a smaller one. Feel like it needs to go. That's something on that one. This is always the hardest part, you guys, figuring out where to put it. And again, I said that was, yeah, that page is too small. Got something there, maybe closer in the back. Let me put it on this side. That would be nice. Okay, let's do that. And we'll glue it down so that it is a pocket. Grab our art glitter glue. So we want the top of the envelope. I'm going to put my finger there just so I know not to put glue there. And then we're going to glue the edges. Again, making sure that it's a pocket so we don't put glue all over. And we can tuck some fun things in here. We want it about here. Awesome, I'm liking this. Now we'll have to figure out something to put behind here. Not sure how much we're going to get done in this video because that took quite a while, but that's okay. We're having fun. Okay, so yeah, now we open this up, flip it down, and we've got a fun place to write. Stick that down, and now we've got a pocket. Let's take a look. We have a few things that we could put in there. Some of those. Yeah, those look cute. Excellent. So we've got another page done in our book. I like that. Super cute. And if you want, you can always take a needle and thread and thread in some thread, sew in some thread in these little holes. If you don't like the emptiness of the holes, you can put some thread in there just to make it look like it's actually sewn on there, but I don't mind it like that. So that's fun. Okay, what else can we make? I kind of want to do an accordion thing, and let's use some of these papers. These are the 49 and market papers that I had pulled out on the last video, and I ended up not using them. Let's try this. So what I want to do is, let's see how big our pages are. So maybe I want to do something on here, because that green would look really nice with the green that's on this tab. Can you see that? And I could do it this way. Okay, so I want to do about 2 inches. Okay, sorry, I know you guys have no idea what I'm trying to get at here, but let's try. Need my cutter. There it is. So I'm going to kind of like that dragonfly on the front. So if I cut maybe here. Yeah, let's do here. It's only paper. If we mess up, it's okay. And then I want 2 inches? 2 inches, yeah, let's do 2 inches. Okay. And then we'll just do 2 inches on this side. And then we have some fun scraps to work with later. Put those aside. Okay. Now I want my corner rounder. Do I trust this one? Let's use the back first. So we could have it like this, and then I'm going to have like an accordion folded piece of paper in there. Or do I want it like this to keep it green? I think I'll do it this way. Okay, so let's try the small corner rounder. Okay, that was working all right. Just doesn't like really thick things. Okay. So this is just a quick and simple little journaling spot as well. Ugh, come on. There we go. And put you in there. So managing to find the right leverage for this corner rounder. I think that's half the battle. Okay, so that's good. Again, add some ink because that's how I roll. And okay. Yeah, I just really like the look of the ink on here. It just kind of frames it out nicely. Again, just a reminder, you don't have to ink. You guys know that. Let me know in the comments down below, are you new to junk journaling? Are you an expert, novice, intermediate? Where do you kind of lie? Let me know how long you've been doing this for. I am by no means an expert. I am just playing and having fun and learning as I go and taking you along on my journey. I've been doing this for probably about a year. A card maker before that, still make cards. I just love that I can incorporate sewing, textiles, mixed media, all sorts of different things you can incorporate into a junk journal. That's what I really love about it. So I'm going to grab some scrap paper. That's not going to be long enough. Just trying to see if I have some knocking stuff over. Okay, looking for some coffee dyed paper, just seeing if I had some scraps, but I don't, so we will go ahead and use this. Or you know what we could do? It actually might be fun. A bit of a surprise, because this might be the right length. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. That's a perfect length. Let's go ahead and use that. Okay, so we want this to be about 1.5 inches folding, just so it fits nicely on our base here. So let's go ahead and lost my bone folder. So do that, and it's just going to be accordion folded. Nothing too crazy and out of the norm. Just going back and forth. All right. Like this. And is that going to work perfectly? Yeah, close enough for the girls I know. All right, so that's good. And then we will put maybe this side down on here. Yeah, because that's a bit wider. Okay, so now I'm going to, so this I want to be the top, like this. And what did I do with, let's see, is this one going to be big enough? If I glue this down, sorry guys, I'm just trying to think here. I kind of want this to wrap around and it's just not long enough, so I have to go grab my jute twine again. Grab the longer stuff, and because I kind of want to put one of those security envelope type things on it. So let's glue, do I want to glue the string down first underneath, or we could just put it through this way and just tie a bow. And then just have it tie a bow around it. But if I put it right under here, then we won't be able to write on this last little bit because it's going to be too bumpy. So we'll put it behind. Okay, sorry guys, I just really needed to work that through my head, and I think I've got it. So let's go ahead and use our art glitter glue. Now, got to be careful because we've got some holes here. We don't want it to seep through and glue our pages together. So we'll add some glue. And I just found these cute little ledger pages at my local thrift store. And then I coffee dyed them. So trying to go equidistant between the top and the bottom. There we go. And then this guy will go on top. Okay, hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm doing now, or where I'm going with this. This guy is going to go on top. And we kind of want them to be even and line up. Now we could also decorate this a little bit more. So see, this is going to stick on a page and it'll fold out so that you can write on it on both sides. Isn't that kind of cute? Doo-doo-doo. And, well, we could also glue it on as a belly band, too. There's that. So if we just glued the top and the bottom, and I'm just trying to think how I want this to go. You know, I'm not going to glue it on the top and the bottom. Oops. But I do want to cut this. Let's do that. And I can always trim it off if I have extra. So I want to maybe use the help of, let's use some washi tape. No, I have some around here. This one. Okay, so we'll just use some washi tape just to hold the jute on the back. Okay, so this part is up. And we'll grab some washi. This is always the worst part, isn't it? Trying to find the end. I usually fold the end over just so I don't have to struggle as much, but I didn't the last time. Okay, so that's somewhat centered. And just rip that off. And so that washi tape is just going to kind of hold this string in place for us while we tie it up. So we kind of veered away from our document closure, but that's okay. This is also cute, I think. Then we'll glue this on. Don't really like that bow. Let's try that again. Maybe we'll do bunny ears. See if that's a bit better. You never know which way to do the ears so that the tails go down to the bottom. Okay, so we'll put that on here. And then hopefully it'll hold the string in place well enough. Put some right on the string as well. Okay. And we'll put that on. Just like that. Give it a minute to catch. Put my lids on everything. Do you guys struggle with getting the pin in the art glitter glue like I do? Okay, so I'm going to rework this bow now that it's glued down. And I think I need to trim these just a bit. Like that. Guess I could throw that in the garbage, don't need to save it. So there's a fun little accordion kind of pull out that we can open up and write on either side. That's fun. I'm not sure if it needs something here though. Kind of feel like it does, but at the same time I think that this bow, once it's tied on, is kind of decorative enough for that area. Well, we'll leave it for now. We can always come back and change our mind. So yeah, that's kind of fun. All right, so we've got another little element in here. What else? What are we looking at here? So we've got a little bit of time. I do want to create, sorry, I know that's really loud. Glass on glass is never fun. We do have this leftover piece, and I like the, I don't know if you can see that, there's some leaves kind of in there. So what we could do is create a little pocket. And I'm just going to use my little chopper for this. And let's see, what kind of, which way are we going to angle that? Angle it that way. Let's try that. And let's probably start putting stuff away, shall we? And then stuff isn't falling all over. Okay, so I like, so we could do the pocket this way. Which way do we want it? I think I kind of like it this way. But it needs a little something. It needs some decorating. So let's pull out, I want some dictionary page. I have all these buckets of scraps and I want to see if I have any dictionary page in here. Lots and lots of scraps that I need to do stuff with desperately. Not seeing dictionary page in there. So let's try our next bucket. This is kind of, tried to have this as my neutrals. I got other stuff stuck in there, but the dictionary page is quite neutral. Okay, well, I'm not going to spend all day looking. I'm just going to go grab my dictionary and pull out another page. So bear with me as I try to get to my dictionary. Is it even in there? That's the next question. Where did it go? Do not see it. Okay, well, that's not very good. Oh, it's because it's right here in front of my face yet again. See, this is why we need to learn to put things away, Chala. I can so hear my mom right now. She's laughing at me. How many times do I have to tell you? Put your stuff away when you're done using it. 45 years old and still can't figure that out. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pick a page. You're gonna pick this one right here, and we'll rip it out. And now we will look at it and make sure there's no weird words that we don't want showing. Nope, this looks all pretty good. This dictionary is very old. The pages are very brittle, which is great because they rip nicely, but if you want to ink them up, it's kind of a chore. Okay. What else do we need on there? We need some little scraps, or what do we have here? We have some butterflies. We could put a butterfly on there. That's kind of cute. Maybe keep him out and we'll see about that. Let's try and put the lid on so I'm not, in case I do knock this over, everything's not going to fall out. We have some numbers and a few letters. Can you see that there? I don't know. If you guys think I need to zoom in, definitely let me know, and I'll make sure that I do that for next time. These are kind of little stampy things. They should go in the other container. I feel like that sticks out more. I like that. Okay. And what else do we need? Maybe a bit of fabric. I haven't used too much of the fabric. Okay, so come on, work with me here. There we go. I just got these containers at the dollar store and they work perfect because I like how they stack and that they're square and kind of fit all nice together, so that is good. Let's find some fabric that maybe we could use. Sorry, I know you guys can't see. I don't really know how I'm going to get this on here for you to play along. It's a little too neutral, too yellow. That's green again. Okay. Oh, it's got a skull on it. Must have been from her Halloween thing that she was doing. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in this one that really motivates me. Try using one of those. Got some yellow. I don't know, you guys. Let's just try and work with that. Do I have a little... Oh yeah, this is kind of what I want. I was kind of thinking something like this. Maybe. Maybe. Let's try that. Okay. Oh, what's this? I keep seeing things. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can put something together. Now, I'll try and ink this up as best as I can without really crunching it and having it disintegrate in my fingers. This means I've now got inky fingers. It looks like I have a nicotine habit with my fingers here. Okay, so let's put, this is kind of fun. Let's put like those to still show a bit though, so let's do this in the corner. Then this going this way. Cut this down a little bit. Maybe have this going this way. And then let's try our butterfly. Like so. And then our number, our itty bitty number. And let's put it maybe we want that right there. That looks cute. Okay, now the trial of getting it back on the way we liked it. You can always take a picture with your phone too if you can't quite remember how you had it. You really, really want it in the exact position where you laid it out. That's always an option. I am going to live dangerously and just hope that I get it somewhat back in the same position. Okay. So if I put that about there, that's good. And then I need my Fabri-Tac. We will put this guy on next. How am I doing so far? Am I getting it in the right order? Oh. Okay. Oh no, I glued it on the wrong side. Ah. Okay, well that's, you know what? It is what it is. That's fine. No one needs to know. It'll just be lighter than we had anticipated. Ugh, Fabri-Tac, sticky, gross. Do not like that feeling. Okay, I'll put this one up this way. I'm just going to run it along my bottle because I think I have enough glue kind of somewhat seeping out. Okay. That on there. Now I think our butterfly was next. Is that gonna? Oh, we might need a. You know what? I'm gonna live dangerously. We're gonna use the art glitter on here just because it's a finer tip. I don't want glue going everywhere. Super duper. Let's get this out there, and then we still have room for our number. Okay. And put our number right there. And then we've got a fun little pocket. Okay. So the last thing we need to do then is just ink up the edges. And we'll glue it onto a page. It's sticking to my finger here. Okay. That's looking fairly good. I just want to add a little touch of glue just under these little bits of wings. And then we'll bring our journal back. Put our pin in our glue. And let's find a place for this pocket. I kind of like that on that side. What else do we have to work with here? I feel like we need something in the back. So we have, what do we have going on here? This is where we need to kind of figure out what we got. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So this is where we're going to use this little tool and try and unstick our pages. That worked fairly well. Okay, so we have a little embellishment here. I have a pocket there. And tab. We could, not really liking that. Needs to be on the other side. A ruffle. So I think this is where I originally thought I liked it, and I still like it. Feels like the butterfly is going to fly into the garden of flowers. Let's do that. And then I think we are about done. I'll have to figure out some sort of tag or something to go in here. But I'm sure we can come up with something. I'm sure there's something in our ephemera that I have already cut out. So I'm going to put this kind of over to the left just a bit more. And check out what we have for tags and stuff. A couple of these. Put one of these. These are one of those tiny little field note things. Put that in there. We could put, make sure that's glued down, put a little bird peeking out, and maybe like that. That's kind of cute. Alright, hopefully the bird doesn't eat the butterfly though. I don't know, the butterfly looks substantially the same size, maybe substantially larger than the bird, so maybe he'll be okay. Alright, so that's fun. We got, what did we get done? We've got this envelope done. We did this fun little envelope that folds down, and we've got some writing space. Super cute. And then we did our fun little accordion pull out writing space. We can write on either side and then hide away what you've written. So that is kind of fun as well. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead and leave a comment if you wouldn't mind, just even if you say hi. I always appreciate that. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. If there's something special that you want me to see, again, let me know. Other than that, we will just see you guys on the next video, and P.S. I love you.